Hey everybody, this is the Moose. Today I'm going to give you a rundown of Moosenomics, a spreadsheet I created for thefantasygolf.com. First I'm just going to show you how you normally get there. You go to thefantasygolf.com. On the top you'll see this Moosenomics tab. You can click on that. Once you get there, you'll scroll to the bottom until you find the most recent version. We update this every week with the most latest stats and salaries and current form and everything that you need. So click on the most recent one. It's going to bring you another page. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. And we've always got the Victiv and the DraftKings versions with the pricing. The stats are all the same, pricing's different. Today we're going to work on the DraftKings, so you click on the DraftKings. It's going to bring you to one more page, and you then download that. You click on this, and you'll download that spreadsheet. I've already done that, so I'm just going to pop that open here. So here, this is the Moosenomics spreadsheet. This is like the mother load of data. I created this so that it'd just be easier for me to fill out my lineups. And Brandon Gordon from thefantasygolf.com said, why don't we take all your hard work and give it to everybody for free? And I'm like, well, okay. So I'm showing you how it works here today. We always got the players, their salary, what their odds are. I get that from Odds Checker. Here we have the 6 most recent weeks of tournaments. Here's their results in those tournaments. Here is the last 5 years for whatever tournament is that current week. So in this case, it's the PGA Championship. Normally this creates course form, but in this case it's going to be creating the PGA Championship form. We also have the course form, so this relates to right here where how they've been doing in the last 6 weeks. I think this tends to be one of the most important stats in terms of finding values and who's playing well. One of the things that makes this site awesome, or the spreadsheet awesome, is it's your ability to sort by everything. So if I want to see who's playing hot right now, I can click on that little thing and go, let's sort smallest to largest. So now here we've got, not based on salary, but who's hot right now, whose form is the best. And Shane Lowry won last week. You see he's popping up there pretty quick, or pretty high up towards the top. But that's not the only thing you want to do. We want to be able to create our own custom rank. Who do we think's the best based on whatever your own personal preferences are. So what we do is we can create this own My Custom Rank, and that's going to be determined by how much weight you want to give to the course form, the current form, and their weighted stat rank. So in this case I got 10, 65, 25, and that's coming up with this. Now this weighted stat rank is based on the numbers that you apply to these stats. So here, as I scroll down over here, you'll see that I've kind of applied different weights to all these stats. I like them to add up to 100%. They don't have to. That's just my deal. You can kind of scroll through those and look at those. So once we do that, we get this My Weighted Stat Rank. If I sort by just that, these are the guys that I find that, based on those stats alone, taking no count into form or history on the course, these are the guys with the best stats based on how I did that. My custom stat rank is based on all 3 of those combined. I can sort by that now, and this is my custom rank. So now here is who, based on that, here's my power rankings of sorts. As I'm going through this and I find guys I like to put percentages down. Like this is the exposure I want to an individual player. Let's say I want 35% of Stenson, I want 25 of Koepka, I want maybe 5% of Fowler. So I can kind of do this, so that way as I go through, I'm like, okay, this is how much I like this guy. Once I've got that all filled out, I can click this Update Lineup Manager. Then we've got this Lineup Manager for you to use. What this will do is this will keep track of all your lineups, so you have proper exposure. When you want to come in here, you can just come in, you get this filled out, just copy the person's name, put it over here. You'll see that as you do that, it says that you spent 78, you've got total remaining. Here's the average, just like it is on DraftKings when you're doing that. I'm going to switch over to one that I've already got filled out. So when you're putting in tons of lineups, it's nice because then you've all of a sudden got a rundown of your ownership across all the players. That way you don't end up like on Saturday going, what the hell, how did I end up with 60% of Brian Harman? That's the quick rundown of Moosenomics. It wasn't the most high production video ever, but at least it gives you a rundown.